This is midterm objective 1. I have connected to my 5-volt pin this positive jumper, which runs to my positive rail. That is connected to the positive voltage input for my temperature sensor, which is then connected to the analog signal input, pin A0 of my Arduino, and connected to this negative jumper, which runs to ground. My LED is also connected to digital pin 13, which runs to the cathode of the LED, and then coming from the anode is connected to this 220 ohm limiting resistor, which is connected to the negative jumper back to ground. The temperature sensor is connected and displays the temperature in the serial monitor every half second, and as the sensor gets above 75 degrees, the LED comes on, and as it cools down back to below 75 degrees, the LED will turn off. This is the midterm objective 2 exercise. I have the temp sensor wired the same way as before. I have connected to the 5-volt pin of my Arduino, wired to this positive jumper, to this button, which is then wired to the digital 10 pin. I have wired from the ground pin to the negative jumper, wired to the anode of this RGB LED, and then each cathode is wired to pins 11, 12, and 13. The temperature values have been adjusted for the purposes of demonstration. Currently, the low value is 75 degrees and the high value is 90 degrees. Currently, we are in the middle, in yellow, which, as you can see by that most recent value, is between 75 and 90. And each time I push the button, we get a new value. In order to lower the temperature, I will be using an ice cube in a bag, and once we get below 75, the light turns blue. And as you can see, it's below 75. Now that we are back above 75, it's yellow again. And I will be putting my finger on it to warm it up. And as it turns hot enough, it goes red.